What's up, guys? I'm Josh and I'm the Content Marketing Manager here at Contract Jericho. And today I want to tell you about one of my favorite new features on the website, the Fabric Library. All right, let's dive in. So to find the Fabric Library, what we're going to do is go to the product drop-down menu, and all the way on the right-hand side, we're going to select Fabric. That opens up the main user interface for the Fabric Library, which shows you the filters on the left-hand side and the fabric swatches on the right. All right, guys, let's dive into the filters to see how they can help you refine your searches. At the very top, we've got a search bar. So if you know the name of a fabric or you're looking for a specific quality like stripes, you can enter that and you'll get the results on the right-hand side of the screen. If not, you can filter by all the different categories that we have below that. So there's fabric, leather, and faux leather. So if you know the specific kind of upholstery you're looking for, you can choose that. If you need to work within a specific budget, you can filter by pricing category. So we've got 4 different levels here. And if you hover on the little information icon next to price, you'll see the actual linear meter breakdown. Below that, we've got material. So you can filter whether you want natural, synthetic, or recycled materials. And lastly, you can choose whether the fabric is suitable for outdoor use or not. All right, beyond those high-level filters, we can get even more specific with our searches. So if you need a specific texture like corduroy or velvet, you would check that under the texture filter. Under pattern, you can choose any sort of patterns you like, whether it's stripes or geometric or maybe something jazzy like some animal print. Below that, we've got performance. So if you need to find any technical qualities for your fabric, like whether it's CRIB 5 certified, antimicrobial, UV resistant, whatever it may be, you can find those here. Below that, we've got sustainability. So whether it's for government regulations, because of your own company policy, or because of a request from a client, you can choose any of the sustainability qualities for your fabric under this category here. Okay, directly below sustainability, we have a color filter. So say I only want blue options, I'll click on blue and get blue fabrics. And below that, we can also sort by brand if there's a specific fabric supplier that you want to use. Now, another nice option with the Fabric Library is that you can change the view mode. So by default, it's sorted by range. You can change that to color and it will sort by color. Or if you drop down to the color filter and select one of the options, it will change the view mode to color automatically. You can also sort your searches. So say you want to sort it by popularity, latest editions, high to low or low to high, you have all those options. Okay, so now that we understand the Fabric Library interface a little bit, let's jump into one of the fabric ranges and see what that looks like. So at the top of the screen, you can see we have a bunch of lifestyle images that give you a really nice idea of what that fabric looks like. You can scroll through, you can see the fabric in situ, and if you click on the magnify tool, you get a nice high-res image of that fabric. You can do the same with the fabric swatches. So you can click on the magnify tool there, which gives you a high-res image of what that fabric looks like, giving you a really good idea of the colors and textures of that fabric swatch. Now, this is a nice feature if you're a designer who might not be able to afford the time to come into our showroom to see the fabric in person, or maybe you're just trying to sample a bunch of fabrics at once. You can go through and get a really good idea of what those fabrics will look like. Now, if we jump over to the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see all the qualities and characteristics of this fabric range. So in this case, you can see that the material is wool and flax. You can see that it's CRIB 5 certified, that is not suitable for outdoor use, and so on and so forth. If you scroll a little bit beyond that, you'll find the download section. Now you'll see the Pro badge here, which means that it is a Pro feature. Pro accounts are free to industry professionals. You simply have to register for an account on our website and then request Pro access. With that Pro access, you get access to download this documentation. So things like the CRIB 5 certificate or care and maintenance guides and anything else that might be available for that fabric range. Another Pro feature is the export swatch card. So if I click on that, I'll get a download of this entire fabric range that includes all of the colors, as well as the qualities and characteristics at the bottom of the download. This is a nice feature for anyone that needs to share this around with the rest of their team, with their client, or any other interested parties. All right, I know I love this fabric and I'm definitely going to use it on my project. So what's my next step? I'll hover over the fabric swatch that I like, in this case, Hampstead, and I'll click on the Add to Project button. That will open up a submenu where you can either create a new project or select a project you have on the go. In this case, I'm going to choose Project Awesome. Next, if you've got zones or groups in your project, you can select where that's going to be. In this case, we're going to choose Lounge. And then you have the furniture that's in that project where you can apply the fabric. So let's add this option to SX Mass Lounge Chair. Now, once you click Add, it opens up your project and drops down to the product that you selected. And as you can see under Upholstery, we now have our fabric added to this product. All right, one last really cool feature I want to talk about is favorites. Now, I know that I love this fabric and I'm definitely going to use it in the future, or I've got a whole bunch of locations that are going to need furniture with the same specification. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the heart icon here on the left-hand side, which will add the product to my favorites. If I jump back into the main fabric library, you'll see on the left-hand side, about halfway down, there's a My Favorites section. If you click on the heart icon, that opens up a filter for only your favorited items. Now, this is a really nice tool for designers that want to build out their own bespoke fabric library without having to keep track of the ones they like in a notebook or in a post-it somewhere. All right, guys, that's it for the fabric library walkthrough. I hope you guys love it as much as I do. I know it's definitely going to save you hours and hours of searching for the right fabrics. And of course, if you have any questions, you can always give our sales team a shout and they can help walk you through it. Thanks for listening and take care.